مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, my students. How have you been? I hope everything is all right with you. Before we start, I'd like to give you some tips so as to remain safe from being infected with the coronavirus in just no more than 30 seconds. I want you just to stay at home, wear a medical mask, restrict visitors, and always use hand sanitizers. Remember, coughs and sneezes spread diseases and avoid public places. Now let's get started with our objective of our lesson, the objective of our lesson today. Our objective of our lesson today is to match 5 expressions with their meaning correctly by following my PowerPoint presentation. Now let's start with the first word today. Okay, now, but before that, I want you to think of the answer to these 3 questions. My first question is, how often do you read news articles? Do you read them once, twice, 3 times, or many times? Just think of the answers. My second question is, do you get most of your news from newspapers, TV, radio, or the internet? I am sure that you are always obsessed with using the internet and spend hours and hours on the internet. So think of the answer to that question. My last question is, what kind of news stories are you interested in and why? Are you interested? Are you interested in real stories, science fiction, adventure stories, or what else? So think of all your options and try to find out the answers. Now, my students, let's get started with the first word today. The first word to learn today is local authorities. We mean by local authorities, we mean the organization which is responsible for the government of an area. For example, the police headquarters is one of the local authorities, the traffic department, the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Municipality and Urban Planning. So all these are considered to be local authorities. Okay? The second word to learn today is firefighter. Firefighter. The firefighter is the person who puts out fire. I think they are doing a great job since they are supposed to be burned or injured. So look at that person. He is putting out fire right at the moment. Okay. The third word to learn today is panic. Panic. Sorry. Pouring water. Pouring water. Look at the definition of pouring water: to make water flow from a container into a continuous stream. Pouring water. For example, the housemaid is pouring water for me. Pour water. The helicopter is pouring water to put out the fire. To pour water. Okay? So the final word of the introductory lesson today is panic. Panic means to get afraid of something. Panic means a sudden feeling of fear that cannot be controlled. A sudden feeling of fear. Nowadays, most people are in a state of panic due to the spread of the coronavirus. She was in a panic when she realized how late she was. Okay, so panic. Now, we've also got 5 new words to learn today as well. The first one is evacuate. Evacuate. The first one on that is evacuate. Evacuate means to remove or discharge. Okay? Evacuate. The police ordered residents to evacuate the building because of the fire. Evacuate. During war, for another example, during wars, children and women are always evacuated from cities. Evacuate. The second word is break out. To break out means to start to happen. To break out means to start to happen. Okay? To emerge. with force. For example, a fire broke out in a store yesterday. Broke out. Broke out. Then the following word is resident, 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 resident. The people who live in an area. People from all over the world are residents in America. The residents of the hotel are safe from the coronavirus. Authorities advised all residents to stay at home. Residents. Okay? Then the following word is cause. Cause. Cause means to make something to happen, to bring on, to create, to make, or to produce. The policemen are trying to find the cause of the accident. The rash driver swerved and caused a serious accident. Cause, cause. The final word to learn today is flames. Flames. Flames means the gaseous part of a fire. Flames means the gaseous part of the fire, or a strong reddish orange color of a fire. So this is the final word to learn today. Now let's move on to our exercise. Okay, we have 5 new words to match with the definitions. Look at your student's book, page 80, page 90, 98. You have 5 new words to be matched with their correct definitions. Now, I want you to read them just a few seconds and try to match them with their meaning. Okay? So the first one is evacuate, evacuate. The second is break out, break out. The third one is residence, residence. The third one is cause, cause. The final word is flames, flames. Now, let's start with the first word, evacuate. You can also try to understand the meaning of the word in context. You can look at the text on the left and try to find out the meaning of the word evacuate within its correct meaning in context. In context. So, evacuate. Yes, right? Correct. Evacuate means to move people from a dangerous place to a safe place. So this is the first word, evacuate. يخلي يخلي المكان. Evacuate. The second word is break out. Break out. Try it. Break out. Look at the word broke out. Break in the present and broke out in the past. Just read the sentence that the fire that broke out in the surrounding area a few years ago. So look at the word in its correct context and try to find out what it means. Break out, right? Break out, yes, but to start to happen suddenly. So this is the meaning of the word break out. Break out. Break out means to start to happen suddenly. The third one is residence. Residence. Residence, right? Residence. The people who live in an area, the people who live in a particular area, residence, residence. Number 4, cause, 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 yes, cause, to make something especially bad to happen, to make something usually bad to happen, cause, cause. The final word is flames, flames, flames. We've already gone through the definition and the paraphrasing explanation of the word flames. Flames means the hot bright gas that you see when something is burned. ألسنة اللهب, gas, gas. Whenever you've gone through all this exercise, you can do the first worksheet, which corresponds with this video. By this, we come to the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching and listening, and have a good day. This is your teacher Adil Mazlumi speaking to you. I wish I could see you as quickly as possible, and I wish you all the best. Goodbye, my students, and have a good day.